time for Tit Rat Racing.
He's not here, but we need more power out of the patrol. Found it. Turbo kit, just how we left it. Manifold on. Sweet. Good to go.
Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Tit Rat Racing. Just seen Beavesy heading up towards me sea container, so I'm a bit fucking worried about what's going on here. What are you doing, mate?
Well, I thought we needed more power.
So you're pulling the turbo out again?
Well, we built a motor for it.
We haven't lifted a head for a month and he's already riding the turbo. We grabbed the turbo kit.
One last comp, here we go.
Why not?
So as you guys saw, we went to Kellerberrin with the daily, the pub runner on NA. We didn't have a turbo on it after spitting 2 head gaskets, and then Mr. Greg at MechSpart said no, we're not allowed to run the turbo just in case we break some more stuff before the competition. Went to the competition, had a great time, come back with a win, but now it's time to fill some of that engine bay up with the old turbo again. So, got the exhaust off, did it without ruining that gasket there. Now, our whole operation here is to not only make horsepower and boost noises, but for that gasket to stay where it is. I'm not doing this again for like the 3rd or 4th time, so fingers crossed.
Nice and light.
Yeah, easy doing it by yourself, second, third.
So after modifying everything to go to Kellerberrin as an NA motor, now, as you can see, plenty of welds on this intake pipe already. We've got a chopper all back. Callum's doing the math as we speak, taking the bracket off of that so we can remount it where it was. Well, yeah, a while ago, but yeah, not necessarily a standard spot. So you going safety, Sam?
Yeah, good, got my glasses on, not safety glasses, but glasses nonetheless.
Alright, Cal's flying back to work. I'll give you a bit of a look at what we got up to. Well, basically I've got up to. Cal shot down to Mark's Medham's exhaust down in Midland there, grabbed some elbows. So I've made the intake pipe into the turbo, as you can see, but in my wisdom I forgot to put the MAF sensor in. So the MAF sensor here is obviously got to fit into there somewhere. So what I'm thinking, it's going to go right there, and we'll have to have a rubber join where my hand is there. Unfortunately, I didn't want to have any joins because it's only a blowout point, but that's the nature of this beast. So I'll battle on, and I'll give you a bit of a look later on and see what I've got up to. Back on the patrol. Yep, I didn't do much yesterday, didn't do much on Good Friday, to be honest. Been feeling pretty hungover the whole time, and this is the first time I haven't felt hungover, so we'll get in and have a look what we've got to do here. Basically, I've got to tack that pipe to that pipe. They do line up. With a very little bit of clearance in between these two. Move this bracket out a bit so I can 180 these around, so the water lines can go through that there. There should be a hole down there somewhere for us. See it? There's a grommet there. Smash it through the firewall, in turn that'll go through to the back into the ice box where we can work our intercooler. Alright guys, so I'm going to keep battling on Easter Sunday, and I will tack that pipe together, and we will have something to look at later on. Alrighty, so the next thing I've got to do is move the intercooler off of the bracket we got, bring him in, so chop this pipe shorter, that way I can 180 these around, have those pipes running down there, and shorter pipe there, but I've got to remove the coil and relocate him, so he's going to be relocated right here, hopefully using the old bracketry. So I'll take that for a little spin and see how I can work that out. Hopefully it all sorts out. Slowly getting there surely. This time we're going to be doing everything correctly. We're not going to jump in and just give it a hit. We're going to test wastegates, we're going to test blow-off valves, or actually the GFB, that should take care of all the blow-off side of it for us. But make sure we do it all correctly this time, because I am not lifting that head again, I swear you guys. Not again. Please, no. That's pretty convenient. When the hole's lined up right for there, to help relocate the coil so we can make room for the other intercooler pipe. So that was a quick and easy fix. As you can see, coil's been relocated from this point down here. It's up to there, which gives me nice room for the coming out of the turbo housing, and then we'll cut this back, put the intercooler in about here. Should be all good to go. Alright, next thing to do is I've got to make a tag, because this turbo's got an internal wastegate. We're actually running the external wastegate, as you can see down there. Just simply due to the fact these eBay turbo internal wastegates are what's the better word for it? Absolute crap. We tested this before it even opened. It was up to 27 pounds, so that probably had a lot to do with a lot of other scenarios while we lifted the head. So we're purely going for the external wastegate. We can pressure test that as well to make sure it's set up at our 7 to 10 pound that our ideal wastegate drop is going to be at. But yeah, as I said, got to make a bracket up. So I put a big spring, tight spring onto there, which is going to mount off to here. And that's going to hold the wastegate shut for us, so we don't lose boost obviously. So alright, I'm going to make that up now, and I think that might just about do me for Easter. Still might mount the radiator overflow in here still today. See how I go with this, get this smashed out quick enough, and I'll be into that. At the moment, I am going to test this external wastegate to make sure it's got 10 pound of wastegate pressure. The way I'm doing that is quite simple. Just got a spray painter's regulator. It's got like 10, 20, 40, 60, as you can see there. So basically I just plumb the air compressor line, aka over here. Plumb them in. Rightio, so if I slowly wind in. So what are we at there? We're at pretty much dead on 10 pounds, so back it off. Now, so that's pretty much 10 pound there. And we're already open, so yep, that all works off. Better way of emphasizing it is shut straight away. See that? Alright, thanks for making it to an end of another episode of Tip Rat Racing. You're not going to hear a note out of this big girl this episode. Decided it's going to be next one, just to keep this short enough to keep it interesting. The reason why is, like I stated earlier on, I want to make sure everything's absolutely perfect. I do not want to lift the head on this motor again, so I'm making sure all the BFG G-force is corresponding with the wideband sensor. At the moment, I'm having trouble getting any info back on this wideband sensor to actually wire it to watt. They were happy to sell it to me, but when it came to help me wire it up, not so helpful. So yeah, anyway, we'll nut that out. We just got to wait for, I guess, old mate Ado to come back from his fishing trip. He'll be able to sort it, no worries at all. As always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like. Yeah, it'd be great to hit our 200 number. Catch you later, guys.